It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a squad from the Big 10, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Bearcats offense comes on the field first today. And each offense features a star tight end. What elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Royer. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might...
Touchdown, Bearcats! They couldn't stop him there. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He shreds the tackle. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Walker. Fights through the tackle. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run in the previous play. Handing off on the draw play. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Catch made on the out route. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of,
oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense produces 6 points.
not only are they able to come up.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
4th down. No punt, out of field goal range to go for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bearcats pick up enough yards to move the sticks. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught near the sticks. It's Royer. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Looks like the Bearcats line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Bearcats. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Comes right over the defender. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring him down to the 47. Now it's second down here. It's a draw to the back. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. You can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. No run it with the draw play. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The receiver grabs it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Bearcats pick up enough for a first down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his target. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first.
Touchdown, Bearcats! This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats! They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead in the second half. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Bearcats. A great catch and run for 6.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down after that run on the previous play. Breaks an open space. Physical run earns the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Looking to pass this time. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
This offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This offense is still clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They've played for more than 100 years, through conference realignments and up and down seasons. When the victory bell is on the line, these two come back around to get this rivalry tuned up. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Redhawks will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bearcats offense will have the ball first. The Bearcats got the better of the Redhawks the last time they met, though it was a tight match throughout.
Yeah, the Bearcats made the big plays in the big moments, and that was the difference in this rivalry game. Who can handle those emotions, the adrenaline? Coming in today, which team, Jesse, you think is going to handle that best?
I think it also comes down to the playmakers on both teams. When the game is on the line, who can step up and make the big play to win the game?
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Makes the catch. It's Caldwell. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Walker. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Pulls it in. It's Caldwell. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't connect on the throw, it's incomplete. This rivalry dates all the way back to the late 1800s, 1888, and to this day remains one of the most tightly contested rivalries in all of college football.
Pretty amazing, Reese. It's the oldest current non-conference rivalry in college football. And David, I think when you're playing in a game like this that has this much history, it just adds so much pressure, I think, to both teams.
Well, and the coaches are so cool talking about all the history, all the moments. They know them. They know about it. The players know about it. So it's a contested game usually every year, so competitive. Fun game to kick back and watch.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Here we go.
They'll go to the ground. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
42.
Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. It's a draw. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Victory Bell Trophy is the oldest non-conference rivalry in college football. The rivalry itself, based on a township dispute in the early 1800s about income being diverted from Miami to Cincinnati. David, I didn't know that until you told me.
Well, you know, I like to share my notes, Reese, and make you sound smart, but a non-conference rival game is really, really cool. It's unique. It's different. The series is almost 500 after all the meetings, so, Jesse, I'm excited about this one.
And cool traditions in this game, too. You know, the University of Cincinnati, they have a pajama parade the night before the game running through the streets of downtown Cincinnati. I think
There he goes. Past the 30. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Snagged in the middle. It's Caldwell. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
a lot of of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the...
Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been...
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done
It's a running room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
And these QBs had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
Green 25.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll try to pop the draw. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Might as well give it to him again. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time They finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but... To the air, it's Sorsby. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch.
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
Let's go!
Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Allen.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Cincinnati rings the victory bell and takes home the victory in this old rivalry game against the Redhawks. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.